Hey, what's up, you guys? Sorry, I had to have me a drink because he over there drinking on one and I just needed one. So, welcome to a special edition of the Corporate Mouth. Carl could not be here today for unforeseen reasons, some that I don't even really know, to be fair. But we'll miss him nonetheless. So we have Trae Morris here. I'm actually here to interview him about what he's got going on, his event that happened on Thursday. We're just gonna get the inside scoop. I was there. Most of y'all should have came. It was actually pretty dope. My homeboy Terry Bright came in. He was the star. I'm just playing, but he did a really good job as well as the other singers. So he's gonna tell me about we're just gonna talk about the people that were there.
Right.
And the things that he has going on personally, professionally, who he is, and all that other good shit.
I don't have shit going on personally.
Okay. Well,
my life is wrapped up in work.
So tell everybody where you're from, who you is, what you about.
So hi everybody. So my name is Trae Morris. I'm an R&B artist. I'm also an actor. I'm an entrepreneur. Event host. I do quite a bit of different things. So originally, I am from the 26 Fayetteville, North Carolina, stand up, home of J. Cole, P.D. Pablo. Yeah, I'm from North Carolina. So, but yeah, like I'm a jack of all trades. I do quite a bit of different things. So,
what's your favorite thing to do?
My favorite thing to do is sing. I love my music. I love doing. I love my music. I love being on stage. I love delivering. I love just getting lost in my art.
You be drunk when you get on stage?
I do not.
You get high?
I do not.
You don't do none of that?
I don't.
Oh, so you natural vibes.
Yes.
Are you a songwriter?
Kind of, sort of, not really. That's not my strong suit. I have written before, but that's something that would have to be. That's a skill that would have to be mastered because it's not. I mean, that's not what I do.
It's not what you do?
Yeah, that's not my strongest. Okay. That's not my strong suit at all.
So, tell us about the music that you have out now. What is your your aesthetic? Like, what? Who influences you? Who inspires you? What is your music like? What does it take you?
So, what inspires me is real life events. But as far as like artistry, the aesthetic, like who people like to compare me to, I get a lot of comparisons to John Legend. I get a lot of comparisons to recently Division of all people, Daniel Caesar.
Oh.
My falsetto gets compared to Maxwell and Luke James a lot. So it's just my aesthetic is I like real R&B. So if my music don't feel like 90s R&B, then I don't want it. So what I have out currently, my single "The Door" has been out probably almost a year now. So we released it in April of last year. And unfortunately, I don't have millions of dollars behind me. So we had to put the release of the rest of the music on hold. But that single itself has been doing very well.
GoFundMe.
Listen, man, everybody and their mama got a GoFundMe page. I have not thought about doing a GoFundMe page, to be quite honest with you.
Post your Cash App information.
So if y'all want to listen, if y'all want to donate, my Cash App is $.
No, don't be that. Hold up.
No, seriously though.
Hold up.
But no,
we ain't doing
I know
that.
about for real. Mm-hmm. So The Door's been out for almost a year. And it's been pretty successful so far. Last year we did 59,000 streams in 60 countries. With I think we're over 60 curated playlists at this point.
Did it segregate the countries? Like, do you know which country gave you the most life?
I'm pretty sure if I looked, I could find it out. But
let's hear you sing a bit from the single.
So
The Door.
So actually, I think Tramel did tell me. Thank you, David. So Tramel actually told me that he wants me to sing later on in this interview.
Yes,
so,
he will sing a part of The Door for us live, acoustic,
so I will
acapella.
Yes, no music, no nothing, no auto-tune, no nothing. I will be singing later on in the show.
He sure the hell will. Hello.
So, but yeah, so that single's been very successful. Honestly, it was my favorite.
What's up,
Trae? Hey, somebody said, "What's up?" Hey, so that's actually been, that's my favorite song out of all the ones that we did, and it's very stripped down. It's just me, and it's
What's
a
the
guitar.
Song about?
So the song is about somebody that I was dating at the end of 2017 when I recorded it. Me and this young lady had been seeing each other for Background.
Get my background notes ready.
So
I'm not ready.
So me and this young lady have been seeing each other for probably 4 to 5 months. And it was a situation where, I stayed probably way longer and put up with more than I should have. And so a lot of the times women will stay longer than they should. And, people talk about, oh, girl, you should have left him a long time ago. And I can't believe you put up with da-da-da-da-da.
So you're pretty much saying that she should have left you? Or
No,
you should have left her?
I'm saying I should have left her a lot quicker than I should have. But I'm a relationship oriented person, so I believe in giving chances. I believe in working stuff out. I don't really run away as soon as there's a first problem. Like, I'm really big on communication and stuff. And so we were sitting down in the studio and we were trying to figure out what we wanted, how we wanted to frame the last track that we were going to record. And so we're sitting around, and it's me, and it's the engineer, and it's my vocal engineer, my vocal coach. And so we're talking, and I was telling him about what was going on. And so the situation was, and this is the first time I've ever told this story. So the situation was, I was dating a student at one of the universities. I was about to say which one. I was dating a student at one of the universities. So we're not that far in age. It's not a big age difference. Okay. She was a senior. She was a senior. And what happened? You tried it. Don't even. No.
Keep going.
So anyway, what happened was, her ex they worked together. That was problem number one. But, I can't control who you work with. So that was the situation before I came into the picture. That's going to be the situation regardless until one of y'all get another job. Or
get your ass down.
Or either I'm talking unless I'm taking care of you. So her ex spent the night at her house. And I was like, excuse me? Well, he's got to be up early in the morning, da-da-da-da, and it ain't nothing, da-da-da-da. So I'm just like, and I'm sitting over here, and so I'm telling my boys about this, and my friend, he was like, have you lost your mind? Like, are you
lost your motherfucking mind?
So
you sat like, there and let that little girl
so
play
honestly,
you like that?
So first of all, ain't nobody played nothing. I don't get played. So
anyway,
that was the catalyst for what kind of led into that track. And I was just like, after that, I was like, bro, I can't do this because you way too comfortable. At that point, I felt like it was almost like disrespectful. Like, you way too comfortable disrespecting me. Like, it's one thing for y'all to be friends and coworkers, but this
Spend
dude,
the night at your house.
This dude, well, she stayed at home. So her parents are pretty well off, and they have like this 3-story house. So
you put up for the money.
So it was my understanding that because he stayed on the 3rd level, which was the basement floor. Her bedroom was on the top floor. So she's like, thank you. So but she was like, my dad is not like, he's real cool, my dad. So my dad was like, he can stay downstairs in the basement apartment.
Did the daddy know you?
I met her brother and I met him once. I had met them one time. But she was like, yeah, my dad. And I was just like, I don't care how, whatever. And I was like, for me, that was one of those things. That was kind of like a nail in the coffin. I was like, I can't keep doing this. So that's where that song comes from. It was me staying way longer than I should have. And my friends telling me, like, you being way too forgiving, you being way too nice. And that's probably why I'm single now, because I'm nice. And
you nice.
I picked the wrong ones. I am nice. I always pick the wrong ones.
He's so nice. That is so nice. Well, we would love to hear a piece of that song. But we're going to hear that later. We're going to hear about that disrespect. Just a little snippet. You could just do the hook.
Yeah, I can do that. The first verse, the hook. I can give them a little bit of
the hook. So your event is called, it was at the with the Sleepy Potato?
It's at the Sleepy Potato Vine City. Which
now, when he told me about that, I thought it was some kind of I don't know, some kind of a bread and breakfast or something.
Bruh,
no. Some shit like that. But it was actually really nice. You know, it was like a dungeon. It was very dungeon-like.
It was an underground feel. Mm-hmm. It fit the theme of, it fit the title of the event.
It was a real, bring your own music type of vibe, which was pretty dope, I mean, it was very nice. They had so tell us about some of the artists that were there, because they will be actually posted. I have some snippets of everybody who performed, and I'm going to just put it into like a little video. A little something so everybody can see what was going on. But tell us a little bit about some of the people that were there.
So some of the artists that were there that performed, Paget Marie, which was the female artist that did the Erykah Badu styled.
Her initials were PMS.
Her initials are PMS. But Paget Marie is she's another artist and a friend of mine, and she performed. She's a really dope. So I'm a really big fan of the raspy alto type voices. So like the Layla Hathaway, Anita Baker, Toni Braxton,
Michelle Williams.
Michelle. You are so rude. So Paget has that type of voice. Like her voice, it has in her, her thing. If you follow her on Instagram, it's Miss Raspy if you nasty. So she has a very raspy tone in her voice. But as you heard, a very beautiful voice. She has some great music. There were a couple of artists that I met for the first time that performed. So Terry Bright was one of them.
Stop there. Shout out to Terry Bright. I invited him. And I told him to come, and he actually graced the stage with his very, very wonderful song called Paradise. Fool's Paradise.
Fool's Paradise, yeah.
Is streaming on all the little platforms and stuff, so you can go cop that one as well as The Door. But go shout out to Terry, yay!
So Terry was Terry was one of my favorites for the night. Another great artist that graced the stage was DJ the Singer.
Yeah.
DJ did a medley of he did her and he did Brandy and he did a couple of different.
That change up was really dope.
That change up was dope. So he did a medley to open up his set, and then he did one of his originals, which was what was it? Sometimes you have to it's called Silent Treatment.
Yeah.
So he did a track called Silent Treatment. So if you really want some good R&B, like some old school feel, go download his mixtape. It's called Prologue, and it's on all digital outlets as well. So DJ's a really dope singer as well. He actually opened up our show for us. Who else performed that night? The Kiddo.
Yeah, poor guy.
He did, and you know what? I'm gonna give that dude props because his music wasn't right, and he ended up doing Jill Scott a cappella. So I'm gonna give him his props.
That was Carl's friend.
Carl's
homeboy.
Yeah, Carl invited his friend out. He hit the mic and he did that. And then of course I performed myself and Paget. So I did The Door, and then Paget and I also did a cover of Daniel Caesar and her Best Part, which will also be uploaded to YouTube because we are starting an Underground Vibes YouTube channel as well. So there will be covers uploaded. Yes, there will be covers uploaded to our YouTube channel from the event as well. So if you guys come out, you'll definitely get to hear us perform. And Tramel can give you the word and let you know, we good.
Come on out there.
So y'all should definitely come out. And
it's every Thursday. When?
It's every Thursday. Doors open at 7:00. The show starts at 8:00.
Come at 9:30.
You tried it. The show starts at 8:00.
9:30, baby.
The show starts at.
They always fucking it up. They ain't never on time.
No, because we actually
real ethnic.
No, we're not
real ethnic. They had catfish and grits up in there.
We moved the time up because we know that people.
They had catfish and grits up in there, so they was real ghetto about the whole situation. This shit was real.
And the food was good. Let's call it what it is. Food is really good.
Ain't nobody offered me no drink. I just sat at that table with them strangers that were really, really nice, but I just sat at the table with them strangers to watch all this wonderful singing with no drinks.
So Tramel didn't go to the bar and order a drink. Everybody else was drinking. Tramel was the only one that didn't go order him no drink. So blame Tramel for not drinking. Don't blame us because we had the liquor.
No, it was a pretty good event, and if you feel like you is a singer,
poet,
you feel like you a singer, we don't want no spoken word.
It is a spoken word event as well, so I want my poets to come out.
I don't want to hit. I don't want to hit at all.
He is hell. I'm telling y'all, he's
I don't want to hear. I do not want to hear no spoken word. I am tired of spoken that word.
What's wrong with poetry, Tramel?
Oh, it's just so dry. Get your ass down.
It doesn't. I mean, it doesn't.
Sorry,
it depends on who the poet is, because we plan on having erotic poets come through.
Erotic?
Yes.
What they gonna be talking about?
Whatever they want to talk about, it's erotic.
Give us some erotic poetry.
I'm not an erotic poet. I'm not. But they're gonna sex. Okay, that's normally what erotic poetry is. It talks about sex.
No, sometimes it just talks about pleasuring your own stuff. Sometimes it's just not sex.
That's technically self pleasure.
Self-pleasure
Okay, so sometimes it's about masturbation. Sometimes it's about sex. But whatever that poet wants to talk about is what that poet is gonna talk about. So yeah, they different poets, different strokes for different folks.
Different strokes for different folks. So that's every Thursday.
Every Thursday
at 9:30.
Right.
He says tentatively.
No, it's not 9:30. What am I? It's doors open at 7. The show starts at 8. Do not play. Don't play Tremel no mind. The flyer is on my Instagram.
9:30.
The flyer is on my Instagram.
9:30.
Whatever.
Okay. So we know about Trae Morris. We know everything about you right about now, but we know some little snippets.
Yeah, I got a couple different projects going on.
You got a couple of projects going on. He's actually working on a reality show as well.
Yes.
Tell us a smit about that. What you can tell us.
So what I can tell you is that On the Way Up, which is the name of the show, it's following the lives of different artists grinding. So it's not just rappers, it's singers. We have a couple of business owners that are going to be on the show, so it takes the dynamic away from the Love and Hip Hops or the Chasing Atlanta, where it's just fighting and nobody's actually working or doing anything.
I feel like that's shade there. Keep on going.
I said Chasing Atlanta. I didn't say nothing about nobody else's show.
But we is all together. We is all together in our own little realms. Now.
So it promotes the grind. It promotes the hustle, and so they'll be following me with my projects. I'm also an actor, so I have a stage play coming up that opens in March, called Memoirs of a Single Mother. So I play an accused rapist.
It's not very hard for you, I'm sure.
Oh, the shade. He's trying it tonight, but I'm gonna let it go. So anyway, I play a guy who's accused of raping his friend and getting her pregnant because he thought that it is horrible.
Not a rape, baby.
It's horrible. So yeah, it's called Memoirs of a Single Mother. That opens in March. Got some shows coming up, so y'all follow me and check me out and keep up.
Where can they follow you again?
So, Trae Morris on Instagram. So Trae. Trae is spelled not the traditional way. So TraeMorris _ on Instagram. Trae Morris on Facebook. RedJ13. So RedJay 13 on Snapchat. Because I'm light skinned, so people like to call me Red all the time. It's so irritating. But anyway, so y'all can follow me on pretty much all digital outlets. And just keep up with me. Come out. If you got a friend that sings and you got whoever G, go Baden. I don't know who that is. What's up? Thank you for coming in.
What up, though, Baden?
Yeah, so, follow me, keep up. We definitely want to see you come out and display your art. I really wanted with this event to give opportunity to singers because
just singers, no spoken word.
So a lot of venues like to promote rap and hip hop, or if you are a singer, they want you to pay XYZ amount to perform and this, that, and the third. And it's already expensive and difficult enough for indie artists to get our music out there and share it and showcase. And so I wanted to create a platform where your friends could come out and enjoy great R&B, great neo soul, just that whole vibe, spoken word poetry, all of it, and not have to pay. There's no cover to get in, so the only thing you paying for is free. So the only thing you paying for is food and alcohol. So you come get drunk as you want. MLK weekend. So we're starting off MLK weekend Thursday with Underground Vibes. So make sure y'all come out, have a good time.
I'm not gonna be there.
Tremel will be there.
I won't be there.
Him or Carl. One of them will be there.
Carl will probably be there.
But yeah, so y'all come out and have fun with us and vibe, and we definitely want y'all to enjoy.
Okay, so now,
what kind of events?
Yeah, we're gonna get into a little bit of mess real quick. Just one little mess, and it's just more of like a question. The question is, because I do see on the Shade Room that they do promote a lot of people who don't necessarily have a talent to speak of, but don't have any like work to speak of. They're just really famous for being famous. So I'm really talking about, like, for example, like Black China and Alexa Sky getting into it, and that's like news these days. You know what I'm saying? So how do you feel about that? How do you feel about those two women who have no talent but sitting up there just busting it wide open,
basically,
for they baby daddies that they got, them 2 baby daddies, 3 baby daddies that they probably got together?
They're sharing. at
They,
this
I don't
point.
even know if they
I
sharing.
don't think they sharing.
But you know, how do you feel about those type of people getting? So I mean, I don't, you know, I don't hate on them or anything like that. But it's just like, really, is that news? Like, they don't really have any like nothing to speak on.
So what's crazy is that I'm not gonna knock anybody's hustle, because you got to do what you got to do to feed your family and pay your bills at the end of the day. So for that, I'm not gonna knock anybody's hustle. What irritates me about the situation is that you do have people who are legitimately out here grinding, who are legitimately out here busting their butts to create a brand, build a business, build a career, and those individuals can't get
Half the fame.
Can't get half the fame, half the attention, whatever. It's like nobody wants to invest or give them a platform until they're already at the status of Alexis Sky, Black China, Loving. Like, nobody wants to believe in them until they're at that point.
To be honest, they will let the Alexis Skies and the Black Chinas make all kinds of music on, and they will push them so hard,
right?
But they won't allow, like,
if you're a real artist,
actually just that's all they want to do is sing, or all they want to do is rap, whatever the case may be. They won't give them a chance.
Nah, it's irritating. It really is, because I feel like our culture, especially the urban culture in our community, I feel like it's been reduced to drama, fighting. I feel like everything is a storyline at this point, because if you think about it, Alexis Sky has bounced from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood when she was fighting with Masika. Now she's on Love and Hip Hop New York, and she beefing with Fetty Wap about taking a DNA test. So you have...
Oh, she is?
She's on Love and Hip Hop New York now, and
word.
Apparently she's gotten signed to the same label Fetty is on.
Oh.
And so her storyline is trying to get him to take a DNA test and this, that, and the third. So it almost feels disingenuous. Like, none of it feels like it's authentic, because everybody that's on the Shade Room, the Neighborhood Talk, Baller Alert, B Scott, like all of the people that are on these websites, none of them are legitimate, have legitimate careers. Everything happens around the time this show is ending and that show is starting. So you have to think about Kim Kardashian, for example, who stays in blogs. Her family, they built their career in a blog after her sex tape. So she gets robbed right before Keeping Up with the Kardashians air. Or either you've got Kirk and Rashida, there's a baby that pops up right before Love and Hip Hop Atlanta comes back on. Or either you've got the Pretty Ricky tour, and now B2K or Pretty Ricky, one of them was beefing the other week about a baby mama and a girlfriend that got traded off, and now she's pregnant by the other bandmate or something like that. All of this stuff happens as a show gets ready to air. So it puts you in a position where you're like, I don't even feel like this is authentic. Like, this ain't even really, it makes you feel like nothing is,
he is extremely smart.
Oh, thank you.
Smart.
So,
you is really noticing that. I never really thought about that shit.
So it's just like, it creates a culture where it's harder for myself, and not just me, because there are plenty of artists who are a hell of a lot more talented than I am, but it makes it harder for us to even get out there and put our music out, because if we want something posted to the Shade Room or Baller Alert or one of those influencer pages, because everybody wants to be a social media influencer these days.
Mm-hmm.
If you want something posted to one of those influencer pages, it's $100 for an hour or $100 for 30 minutes.
Oh, that's all it is?
Well,
I could have did that.
I'm just giving you an example. Now, I do know somebody who, my homeboy had reached out to somebody to promote his catering business, and I think they said, well, no. Just their prices in general is $300 for an hour.
Oh, fuck no.
And I'm just like, but so that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all will repost and talk about these D-list celebrities at this point, because y'all stay on blogs, but none of y'all are on a red carpet. None of you are presenting at an award show. None of you are doing anything. And I mean, that's fine, because their whole empire has been built off of the backs of black men and on their backs. So if you really want to call a spade, I won't take away from the fact that Kris Jenner is an extremely smart businesswoman, but at the same time, she's a madam, because she pimps her daughters for checks.
Ooh.
So let's just think about it. She orchestrated the release of her daughter's sex tape. I'm sorry, what mother with morals does that? You pay, but this is the flip side about it. So this is how you know she's smart. But you also then turn around and paid every single blogger. Because if you think about it, Kylie Jenner was pregnant, got pregnant, had a baby, and nobody knew it. Not a single picture leaked in the press for 9 months. You had enough money to make every single picture disappear for 9 months, but you didn't have enough money to make Kim's sex tape disappear. Let's think about that for a second.
Well, that she had built her empire by then.
But the point that I'm making is,
I think they make like $1 million per season.
I think that they're at a point now where it's $1 million plus per season, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
So you've built your empire on your daughters being on their backs at this point. So it's just that sort of stuff. It bothers me because, like I said, you have people who are legitimately out here working, hustling, breaking their backs to try and build up a career. And we're lucky if we get a feature on a blog site, or we're lucky if somebody just happens to like you, and it's like, okay, cool, I'm gonna invest in your craft, or I'm gonna,
But that's the thing, nobody really even push you out there like that, because being actually good at what you do and actually selling your music and being very talented is not what is desired to be seen. It is, they want to see the drama, they want to see
sex,
they
naked.
want to see Black China throwing a drink on Alexis Sky and her turning up and throwing a temper tantrum. They want to see Fetty Wap talking about his kids and how some of them ain't his. And they want to see Future cheating on Sierra. They want to see that. They want to see Future being mad or something, or his next baby mama talking about some bullshit. Like,
or
you
want
to see that.
Or you posting
videos.
Yeah, or you posting videos of JT in jail from City Girls. Like yesterday, a video surfaced of her FaceTiming somebody from jail, and so it's just like, and everybody in the comments screaming, "Free JT!" But I'm confused. Like, when they free her, are you gonna leave your credit cards around her? Because sister, she scams. So like, I'll never forget when she got ready to go to jail and they posted that video talking about some, we always been about our money and we always been about the hustle. No, baby, being about your money, because I'm going to be honest with y'all. Right now, I'm currently not working a corporate job. I work for myself. Being about your money is having 5 different hustles to make sure your rent gets paid and make sure your bills get paid and make sure that you can put food on the table and making sure your music, everything that you need to get done gets done. Being about your money is not stealing from other people who work hard to have their stuff. Well, stealing people's social security numbers, scamming, you got mug shots. Baby, that's not being about your money. That's being a criminal.
Would you date somebody who used to do that?
I absolutely would not.
You wouldn't even if they was reformed?
I'm sorry. That's like asking me if I'm going to take back somebody who cheated on me.
Oh.
No.
That is deep.
I'm not. I'm sorry.
I don't blame you.
I'm just... No.
You got to watch them signs, though, because, as soon as they say, I know somebody who do that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not...
Like, everybody friends with somebody who do that, though.
Like, I feel like...
Do you have a friend that do that?
I don't.
You never had a friend that does that?
No. Never. I don't know a single person. I don't know a single person that scams.
I know people who scam. They wasn't my friends, though. They was friends of friends.
I don't know.
They stayed the fuck away from me.
I don't know a single person who scams. Because that is not anybody I want to be connected to at all, on any level.
They ass is going to jail.
Because my thing is, because my thing is with your friends, well, I can't speak for y'all's friends and y'all's friend circles. With me and my friends, we discuss finances, we discuss goals, we discuss work, we discuss promotions, we discuss all of that. So my thing is, if we comfortable enough to be talking about how much I make or what I'm getting ready to buy, this, that, and the third, and you scam, if you get into a position where you struggling, bitch, you might steal from me. You might scam me. You'll be the one to steal my credit card to help me look for it.
One of my friends, he says, you should never hang around. You should be a gallon. What you call a gallon, like a gallon of water.
Okay.
And you should hang around with other gallons of water.
Right.
Because if you hang around with cups, all they're going to be doing is taking from your gallon. But at the end of the day, when you get low,
exactly,
they only have enough to fill up a cup. They can't fill you back up.
They cannot.
So you need to hang around with other gallons. Like, hey, you need something? I got you. But if you got it, I know you're going to have it eventually because you're another gallon like me.
I hang out with bosses.
So he said you should hang around with other boss people or people with the same mindset as you who are actually driven. They said, I've also been told that there's a difference between ambition and drive.
Yes. Ambition
you can be ambitious all day long.
Ambition is wanting to
do
something.
But to have the drive and to have the motivation to make those things happen, like you can talk about, I want to make $1 million, but if you're not even doing anything to try to go make that $1 million, it's just like you just talking.
It's like what Iyanla said during her interview with Oprah, and it stuck with me. You have to be self-full.
Self-full.
Because when you give yourself away to the point where you are empty, you make the other person a thief.
Yes.
Because they have now stolen from you.
And they don't even know
They
it,
don't
baby.
know it.
Woo!
They have now stolen from you what you need to function on a daily basis.
Hello.
So, like, me and my friends, and I have to thank God because I have a very mature circle of friends. We're at the point now in our friendship where sometimes before we vent or before we even, don't. Are you at a point where you cool if I talk about this? Like, what's going on in your life? Because I'm not finna dump on you. Because whether you realize it or not, if you're a good friend, you take on other people's problems without even realizing you taking it on because you care about them and you care about their well-being. So me and my friends are at a point now where before we even drop like bombshells and bombs on each other, like, are you good? Like, are you at a point where this is something that we even need to discuss?
Yeah, can you even
That's what I'm
listen
saying.
to me
Because
right now?
if you're not at the capacity where you can handle this because you got your own stuff going on, cool. We ain't got to talk about it. Let's talk about something else. How about you vent to me for a change and take my mind off what I'm going through? You vent to me, and so that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't hang around people that you're unequally yoked with. You can't hang around people who are jealous of your success.
I hope y'all listen.
And you can't hang around people who don't have any drive for themselves or any motivation. Because I'm sorry, if every time you have a problem and I come up with a solution, you can find an excuse for every solution that I come up with, you aren't trying to do better. You just want to wallow. You want to be in self-pity. And baby, I ain't got time. My motto, I have 2 mottos for this year.
Oh.
2 of them.
That's a resolution.
Y'all ready? So it ain't even a resolution because I don't do New Year, New Me. When it's time to change, it's time to change. Whether that be in June, whether that be in February. When it's time to change, it's time to change.
Hello.
But the thing about it is, do what you want to do. That was my first motto because my thing is, I'm not about to, and the second part goes into this. I'm not finna try and help nobody, advise nobody, be responsible for nobody, pour into nobody who's not trying to pour into themselves, who's not trying to better themselves, who's not trying to grow for themselves. Baby, you do what you want to do, and I will pray for you along the journey. If you want my assistance and you actually going to take the advice that I give you, then we can absolutely have this discussion, and I will absolutely give you advice, and I will absolutely stand behind you. But if you're going to be what I call an ask hole, where you ask me for advice and I give you a viable solution and you do the exact opposite, I don't got time for it.
Okay.
In the words of Future, I'm good, love, and joy. I'm sure.
Okay, I like that. That was very inspiring. You know what? We're gonna have to get you the guest host sometime. Carl, you see that? This is a real opinion right here, baby. Baby, you giving words.
I'm absolutely
It's
down
because
to
he's
cause.
blessed by God, honey.
Listen,
You're blessed by God.
We all blessed. We just blessed in different ways.
Sure is.
Come on.
I know I'm blessed at. Anyway.
I can't take him serious. I can't take
So
him
I am going to surprise you now. We're going to do, of course, we're going to have you sing a part of your song.
Okay.
But now we're going to play a game.
We're gonna play a game.
Yes, this was not, this
This was not discussed.
Oh, yes.
Am I singing before this game?
Oh, you are singing now.
Oh.
You
okay.
ready? So it's just a simple game. You don't have to sing hard. You don't have to sing loud. You don't have to sing to the best of your ability. Just give me a little something. We're going to play a singing game.
A singing game.
Game.
After I sing my song?
Before you sing.
Before I sing my song. Okay.
Yeah, we're just going to do, I'm going to do 5 words.
5 words.
Each word, you have to sing a song that contains that word.
Okay.
It doesn't matter who it's from. So I'll give you an example, like baby. If I say baby, what song comes to mind? And sing a song. Sing a part of that lyric from the song and then tell me what the song is.
Oh, Jesus. Somebody loves you, baby.
Okay.
Oh, somebody loves you, baby. Oh, yes, somebody loves you, baby.
All right, now I got neighbors.
So that's Patti LaBelle, Somebody Loves You, Baby.
Mm-hmm, okay, all right, baby. Okay, so let's see, next word. Hot.
Hot?
Mm-hmm. 5.
Hot in.
4.
Hot, so hot in here. That's all I got because I don't know the rest of the words. Hot in her, so take off all your clothes. I am getting so hot, I want to take my clothes off.
All right.
All right.
Pop.
What?
Pop.
I don't know.
You don't know a song with pop in it?
Pop? I can't think of anything off the top of my
I
head.
got one for you.
Okay.
Pop, lock, and drop it.
Pop, lock, and drop it. Oh, pop, lock, and drop it. Pop, lock, and drop it.
Hey.
Pop. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't even
Okay.
thinking about that.
Let's see. Pot.
Pot. What the? I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle. Here is my spout.
Baby. That's a good one. You did good. That was good. I ain't gonna hit you with no more.
Okay.
All right, now
I
give us a
wasn't
little
prepared.
snippet, of your song. It's
Okay.
called The Door.
All right, so I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of the first verse and the hook. Thank you for waking it up, though it was a rocky road. You made your way to my heart, and you walked in. Mixes of pleasure and pain, not knowing where do we stand, makes me believe that we'll fall in circles again and again. I wanted you all to myself, but you weren't involved and my ego won't help. You could have made a decision way before, but now it's my chance at the door. Oh, so sweet. He's so childish. But yes, guys, make sure y'all go download that. It's on every single streaming service: Tidal, Spotify, Amazon, Google Play, Apple Music, all
All
of them.
right, dope. So tell them one more time before we get on up out of here who you is,
So
where they
again,
can find you.
My name is Trae Morris, guys. Y'all can find me every Thursday at the Sleepy Potato Vine City, 880 MLK Boulevard, Atlanta, Georgia. Across the street from the Walmart on MLK. So
Everybody know where that at.
Everybody know where the Mercedes-Benz Stadium
where
is.
that Walmart is at. Everybody done been to that Walmart because you have to pick up a little something before you go up to somebody's house. Go ahead.
Doors open at 7. Show starts at 8 p.m. Trae Morris on Instagram, so TraeMorris_. Trae Morris on Facebook, RedJ13 on Snapchat, and then I am Trae Morris on Twitter. So I do have a Twitter.
He gonna need to get one. He gonna need to get one handle, baby. When I tell you he gonna need one handle, we gonna just go get him Trae Morris_, and that is it on all of these.
You know you can't change Snapchat. Once it's set, you can't change it.
Get you another one.
But I can't do that. I got too many people on Snapchat.
Oh, well, you need to tell them to follow the new one.
Lord have
and when
mercy.
they all transfer over, you delete that shit. Hello.
Make sure y'all are following me, guys. Thank y'all so much for tuning in.
Thank you
Thank
so
y'all for
much.
rocking with me. I hope that I will see y'all. Tag your singer friends. Tell them to come out. Just have your music on a flash drive. Put your instrumental on the flash drive. We plug them right in. We get you in. Get you taken care of.
Well, thank you, Trae Boys, for coming on through and gracing the corporate mask.
Thank you, Tramel. Thank you, Carl. In your absence, we missed you tonight. Thank you, Corporate Mouth, for having me, and I'll see y'all soon.
Yeah, well, he might. I don't know. I don't know if I want him to come back over here. All right, thank y'all for tuning in. Catch us next week. We got some more stuff coming out. We got some big shit coming. We got a little promo video that we shot yesterday. It's gonna come out real soon. It's gonna be like boom, 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 boom. We is moving, and we appreciate y'all. Just keep on rocking with us. Keep on subscribing, like, comment, subscribe,
Share,
repost. Repost. We putting a little bit of cash into this, just a little bit, because it was starting off to be a hobby, but now we putting money into it. So y'all gonna have to help me now. Y'all gonna have to just look at it, watch the shit, and like it. Thank you. Love y'all. Bye bye.